You're listening to an audio article by the Common Constitutionalist. Today's article is entitled, Economics of Bacon and Natural Disasters. You may have noticed the price of bacon is off the charts. I know I have. It appears to have basically doubled in the last months. Why? It's simple, supply and demand. Over the last few years, demand for everything bacon has skyrocketed. It seems bacon is now in everything. There is maple bacon ice cream for dogs. There are bacon cream Oreos, bacon-flavored gumballs, bacon mayonnaise, bacon toothpaste, and Amazon sells Lester's Bacon Soda. I love bacon, but ick. In February, Business Insider explained the effect that demand for bacon has had on the industry. The country's supply of frozen pork belly, the meat used to make bacon, fell from 53.4 million pounds in December of 2015 to 17.8 million pounds in December of 2016. That's the lowest level the nation's pork reserve has been since 1957, according to U.S. Department of Agricultural data. Today's pig farmers are setting historic records by producing more pigs than ever, Rich Deaton, the president of the Ohio Pork Council, said in a statement highlighting the data, yet our reserves are still depleting. What we're witnessing are naturally occurring market forces at work, basic economics, supplies and demand, and why the cost of bacon has increased so much. As demand outstrips supply, prices naturally increase. If it didn't, soon there would be no supply left. The free market, left to its own devices, devoid of government meddling, will then rebalance itself, allowing supply to catch up with demand. Bacon will then return to more reasonable prices. Put it this way, you go to a store to purchase something. For this scenario, it doesn't matter what it is. Luckily, you happen upon a store offering the product at 50% off. Why? Well, it may be a few things. Maybe the items marked down are approaching their sell-by date. Maybe the items are seasonable and must be moved to make room for the coming season's product. Perhaps there is just a glut of product. The store must move it out or be stuck with it. Again, in econ speak, supply this time has outstripped demand. When abundance occurs, prices go down. When demand catches up with supply, prices will return to pre-discount levels. When there is a logic-based reason for price increases, such as bacon demand versus supply, we may complain, but we accept the natural ebb and flow of the economy. It's both logical and reasonable. But then a hurricane or other natural disaster happens. Suddenly, demand for essentials such as drinking water, plywood, gas, and hotel rooms far outstrip supply. Unfortunately, when natural disasters occur, logic and reason go out the window. All decisions and reactions to normal market forces become wholly based on emotion. We are appalled at the stories of price gouging at the expense of suffering. So much so that over the years many states have made it illegal. But why? Why is selling bottled water at 3 times its normal cost any different from the astounding increase in the price of bacon? Logically, it isn't. When demand far outpaces supply, prices increase. And logically, these so-called pirates who sell the supplies are actually benefiting the devastated community. This may sound heartless, but it isn't. Quite the opposite. Say a truck shows up with 100 cases of water to give away to victims of the hurricane. Naturally, the first 100 people to show up get the 100 cases. After all, they're free. Next, another truck pulls up, again with another 100 cases. They are selling them, but only at cost, the same as from any store. Again, the first 100 people show up and purchase the entire lot, whether they need it all or not. The problem is that 150 families arrived on the scene, so 50 families go without water. Finally, the dirty pirates show up with another 100 cases of water. They are also selling, but at 5 times the going rate, those dirty SOBs. Well, what happens? Another 150 families arrive. This time, the first 100 can't afford a whole case, so they purchase only what they absolutely need and nothing extra. Like magic, or natural market forces of supply and demand, there is now enough drinking water for all 150 families to at least get some. By jacking up the price, the pirates better served the devastated community than did those who were giving it away or selling it at cost. Emotionally, I don't like the thought of price gouging any more than anyone else, but logically and alongside charity, when allowed to occur, it performs a service. Given the opportunity, the free market, devoid of nanny government interference, will always be a better solution, even in times of disaster. Thank you for listening.